Hello, my name is Norma with Mommy's Personalized Gifts and DIYs. In this channel, you will be learning how to make and create personalized items for all occasions. You can give them away or you can use them to start your own little business. Hello and welcome back to another video with Mommy's DIYs. Hello from Ventura, California, and I hope you're enjoying your day. This morning I'm going to show you how I make my soaps. I use glycerin and goat milk soap to make this, and so I'm going to be using this container that unfortunately when I was moving out of my store I lost the screws, so I need to improvise because I've been wanting to do this video for you guys and I haven't been able because I couldn't find the screws. So here it is. So you're gonna need a container. This one that I have, I'm gonna give you the measurements only because I'm gonna do a breakdown on all the things that we use. The breakdown, how much you invest and your time and then how much you can sell them for if that's the intention to sell them. So this is just a little less than 9 inches, and I cut my soaps to 1 inch, and maybe the last little piece I cut it in 3 or 4 parts and I use it as a sample. So you're going to be needing a pot with hot water. Put it on the stove and have it ready to add your soap here. And then you're going to need 1 pound 4 ounces of goat milk soap and 1 pound 4 ounces of glycerin soap. You are also going to need, I'm going to use some violet color for one of the, I mean you can choose whichever one. Sometimes I put color in the goat milk one or on the other one, so it's to your preference. And today I'm going to use the lavender scented essential oil, organic, because it's something that we're going to put in our body. And usually when I sell them, this is the way that I sell them, and I always give them one of these things that to go ahead and lay it on top, because these soaps, when it gets steam or hotness or just water, it dissolves really quick. So I always sell it to them with this plastic soap holder. As you can see, I put this is a cardstock beige paper, and then I use my labels. I'm gonna put a link of how I make my labels. And then this is a ribbon that I got after Christmas from Michael's. It was like 70% off. Okay, we're gonna be using some lavender. I didn't dry this one, I purchased it, and I'm gonna put a link of the soaps and all of the ingredients I use. I'm gonna put a link in the description box. As you can see, I usually put these kind of labels, but these soaps, if you already saw the video of the sheets, the hand recycled paper sheets that I made, I'm trying to use that to use as labels. So I'm gonna be using this label and use it with this thread that I got at the Dollar Tree store. Okay, so it's gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna use it just like so. Okay, so what I put on mine is lavender, goat milk, and glycerin soap, handmade with Mommy's with love. Okay, and you can use a marker. I use a marker like this to do that. Okay, and I already put before on the video I made on how to make your own labels, the different styles, cutters that I get. So I make my own labels and I cut them to the size that I want. So I'm gonna be putting a link of that. Okay, so and also you're gonna need some food wrap. It's always suggested with these kind of soaps that you cover them with this paper, because they collect a lot of dust, and especially if you're going to sell them, you don't want them to you know, to be dirty. Okay, These soaps can also be used, like if you're gonna sell them, if you're gonna gift them, you can make a batch of them and gift them to your friends. But if you're gonna sell them, a very good people that you can sell them to is any salesperson, realtors, insurance companies. Usually when a realtor sells a house, they like to give the new owners a gift. This is a very nice gift to give. So you can promote it that way. Also, you can bring it to the beauty salons and ask them if you can put a display of it. And half of the time they say yes, and half of the time no. So the bath bombs, the soaps, you can do that with them. Another good way to sell them is go to the farmers market. If you have one locally, we have quite a few around here. So once this pandemic slows down, I'm probably going to be doing that. So the first thing that we're going to do, I already have my pot in the stove, and other ways to dilute this soap is by putting it in the microwave or putting it directly into the stove. But today I like to use my pot with water inside, and then this is already hot, and I'm going to be pouring my soap here. So the process that we're going to be doing is cutting our soap in little pieces. Okay, so all the soap is going to get cut in little pieces, and the first one that I'm gonna do is, you can choose either one, okay, but I chose to do this one first. So I'm going to start putting it in there and start to doing the melting process. Okay, so here's my first, the glycerin is done. I'm going to be putting 30 drops. 30 drops of the lavender oil, and I'm going to mix it. I still have the fire going, the stove for the next soap. So here's, oh my God, it smells so good. So because this is something we're going to wash our body with, I use organic. I have a client that I met at when I had my store, when I opened my store, that she bought me a lavender soap, and she said that she loves it. She uses it to wash her face. And she's saying that her face looks a lot better and is soft. So that's another option. I'm gonna be adding, make sure you watch the video all through it, because I'm gonna be putting the properties of each ingredient that we are using today, okay? And also, if you like my content, please make sure that you give me thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, as I need one more subscriber to get to 100, and I'm gonna be doing a drawing for a CBD oil from Eternal Spirit Beauty, where it's FDA approved and FDA registered and organic. And I'm gonna add a bottle of the lavender and a bottle of the rosemary or tea tree oil. Okay, so here we are. So right now we're gonna let it sit. I already have my other soap ready, cut in little pieces. So we're gonna let it sit for about, depending on the weather, it's gonna be between half an hour and 45 minutes. We're gonna let it get hard so that we can pour the other one. It's been 45 minutes and I have already my the goat milk soap ready. And this one is still, it's already cool in the surface, but it's still soft and underneath. So we're gonna be careful when we pour it. I have my lavender or violet dye right here. So I'm gonna pour it in there. And then for this, I can't tell you how much to use because it all depends on how dark you want it. So I'm gonna leave it that to you. I used to use colors that I got from Amazon, and like this one's from Michaels, but you need a whole bunch of the color to get the what you need. See, like I kind of liking like how it looks here, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, and so this is what I use, is a food coloring for cakes from Michaels. And basically what I did is I grabbed about that much. I don't know if you can see it, but you can add as much or as less as you want, okay? So I have the color there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the drops of lavender oil, another 30 drops or so. And I'm gonna barely mix it because I kind of like the way the color looks right now. So I want to try to keep it as much as I can like that. Okay, so oopsie, I forgot it was hot. Remember to stay at the all the way to the end of the video because I'm gonna put the breakdown prices for you guys. Okay, and so I'm gonna go just right on the corner and start pouring it slowly. Okay, start pouring it slowly, so because we don't want it to go down. And if it goes down also, it doesn't matter. Okay, because I mean they're getting the same qualities in the soap. Also, I'm going to be putting all the properties for every single ingredient that we use. Okay, so I'm trying to make a little design here. I don't know why, I just like kind of felt like it. With these soaps, because you're making them handmade, you can do whatever you want with them. Okay, so all the soap has been poured. And I choose to put my lavender just right in the middle. And you can put as much as you want. Here we go. So we're just gonna finish letting it dry completely. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna let it sit for about 2 hours. Welcome back. So here it is. I already took out the tape, and thanks to my hubby, he went and bought me these screws. So I feel very grateful. Here it is. I already took the tapes off. And if you don't have one of these, I'm just gonna show you. You just pull. They come apart, so you just pull them. I'm just going to leave it off because I think the battery is off, and I apologize for that. But you just go ahead and take them all off. There you go. And then we have this piece in the bottom. See how pretty it looks? There you go. Okay, so it was already kind of too dry when I put the lavender, so I made that boo-boo, you guys. I think that if you put your lavender as soon as you pour it, as soon as you pour it and it's hot, because otherwise it creates a film on top and it's hard to put it on. I made that boo-boo. I apologize to you guys. So what I'm gonna do to make sure, because I sell these, to make sure that I get them right on the size, I put a tape over it, and I make a little slice. I'm gonna cut them 1 inch, and what I do is I cut on both sides. I have a special cutter for my soap, but like I said, I move things from my store to the storage, and unfortunately I don't know, some things I don't know what I did with them, so it'll come out. So just mark it right here. So all 1 inch. So this soap weighs about 4.4, between 4.4 and 4.5 ounces. Oh, there we go. So here's 2 of them. There you go. This is how it looks. It smells wonderful. So now what you do, like I said, you need to cover it. You just get a small piece of this piece of plastic. You get a little piece, just like so. I'm gonna cut it on this side that that is not a good piece. I'm just gonna cut it off. So then I'm gonna put my soap right in there, and then bring it in to make it tight, just like that. And then you bring it in, see, nice and easy. So there's your soap, and you get 9 of this in this size. They're 1 inch. So next, right now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the breakdown. But for now, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And looking forward to 1 more subscriber so that we can do the drawing for the CBD oil. Other than that, thank you so much. May the Lord bless you today and every day, and stay safe.